Knee hurts Skititsy early. Paulina Wiśniewska with the right hand as Skititsy tries to build the base. She is not all the way there.
Stop.
Rich Mitchell has already seen her down. Paulina Wiśniewska in 32 seconds to the protest of Valentina Skititsy.
Stop scrolling, because the undefeated Polish wrecking machine Paulina Wiśniewska just sent the most dangerous warning we've ever heard to Dakota Ditcheva, and trust me, this is not your usual call-out. In just 20 seconds, Paulina made it crystal clear, I'll clean everyone. I'm ready for everyone, and when she says everyone, she's pointing directly at Dakota Ditcheva, the 15-0 golden girl of the PFL. Tonight, we break down the message, the threat, the rivalry, and why this could be the biggest women's flyweight fight in PFL history.
No ja jestem przygotowana na każdą ewentualność i to nic nie zmienia w tym przypadku.
Paulina Wiśniewska didn't whisper, didn't hint, and didn't respectfully challenge. She came out like she's ready for war. That's not confidence, that's a cold-blooded threat from a woman who has never tasted defeat. She's not 6-0 by accident, she's not the 2020 for PFL Europe champion by luck, and she's definitely not calling out Dakota because she needs attention. Paulina is calling her out because she truly believes Dakota Ditcheva has never faced anyone like her.
And then rushes back into range. There's the head kick, lands it at the same time as receiving a low kick. Jessica was smiling at her after that exchange. And then, of course, here's the rush.
She kicked a smile right off of Jessica Green's face.
What a slick sweep that was. And she gets her hooks in, she starts threatening the neck. She spends her time stripping grips and threatening and punching her opponents in the face. And then when the opportunity came, she punched the forearm underneath the neck. She dragged it up to lock it into the chin, and she got that squeeze on. And even with Jessica fighting the hands and being in an awkward kind of offside position, the squeeze was enough to get the submission.
Let's make one thing very clear. Paulina isn't a prospect. She isn't a hype train. And she isn't the next big thing. She's already a problem. A 6-0 pro, the 2020 for PFL Europe champion, a two-time MF World Bronze medalist, and a fighter known for pure violence with 2 brutal TKOs. And the crazy part, she's only getting better. When Paulina says, I'm prepared for everyone, she means she's been studying the entire division. Angles, timing, footwork, power shots, pressure. But when she follows it with, I'll clean everyone, that's a direct shot at the unbeaten queen of the division. Let's talk about the woman sitting on top of the PFL mountain, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva. A 15-0 undefeated force with 12 knockouts, the most violent striker in PFL women's history, the 2023 PFL Europe champion, the 2020 for PFL World champion, a gold medal Muay Thai striker, with wins over Taylor Santos and her latest victory against Sumiko Inaba on July 19, 2025. Dakota has walked through everyone. Pressure fighters she's knocked out, wrestlers she's destroyed, counter strikers she's put to sleep. There's a reason people call her the boogie woman of the PFL flyweight division. But Paulina Wiśniewska isn't afraid, and that is what makes this fight dangerous. Dakota has never faced someone with Paulina's mix of European Championship pedigree, MF world level experience, relentless forward pressure, a granite chin, real grappling threats, and serious striking power. Most fighters fear Dakota's power. Paulina walked straight towards it and said, I'm ready for everyone. This isn't a call-out. This is a declaration of war.
Nasty combination. Back to I don't think it's as obvious. Right hand there to Dakota. Ripped to the body by Ditcheva. Right back. Oh, big trouble. Congratulations, she's hammering away. Referee was looking close to his involvement. Looked for a moment like she was going to be finished. But no twin in this woman. Another knee to the midsection. Left hand coming down from the top. Fight. Stand back up. More body shots.
Let's be honest. Dakota Ditcheva's dominance has been so insane that people stop believing she can even lose. But Paulina Wiśniewska brings something Dakota hasn't faced in years. Zero fear, zero hesitation, and zero respect. And that's exactly the kind of fighter who causes upsets. It's undefeated versus undefeated, the European champion versus the global PFL queen, the clean technician versus the knockout artist. This is the kind of matchup where one woman's legacy explodes and the other's legacy crashes. And Paulina fully believes she's the one who will walk away still undefeated.
No, hej, jestem przygotowana na każdą ewentualność i to nic nie zmienia w tym przypadku.
Paulina Wiśniewska didn't just send a message, she launched a warning. A deadly one. I'll clean everyone. I'm ready for everyone, including Dakota Ditcheva. This is the fight women's MMA has been waiting for. To undefeated monsters, to champions, to killers. PFL needs to make this fight, so the question is, which undefeated queen survives, Paulina Wiśniewska or Dakota Ditcheva? Let me know in the comments who you think wins.
She's not going to be around for a long time. I feel like I deserve to go in and show the best version of me. And Owen always says, you never show 5% of what you're capable of.
Watch this. Boom! Right on the jawline. That was a big game changer right there for Leah McCourt. That started the downfall. When you see her now pull her over, now it's getting tight. She's going towards the head. Gets the tap. Beautiful submission. Thumb from behind.
Stop everything. Leah McCourt just dropped a bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva. I'll break your hype. I'm coming. And the fight world just exploded. We've got the clips, the receipts, the reactions, and what this could mean. Let's go. Leah McCourt, gritty, battle-tested, a grappling-savvy brawler. Dakota Ditcheva, the young British knockout artist and viral phenom. This is veteran grit versus rising hype.
By TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have down getting up is going to be unbelievable. Beautiful knee from the club, and Bishop can get the Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Bishop in trouble. And that does it. First round finish. And Dakota Ditcheva silence.
She's not going to be around for a long time. I feel like I deserve to.
Why does a 3 to 4 second clip matter? Because Leah's voice carries credibility. When a veteran says she break your hype, it sounds like a promise backed by experience, not just trash talk. For Dakota, the risk reward is massive, instant spotlight and huge engagement, or reputational blowback and sponsor headaches. That tiny snippet adds real context. Leah frames it with respect, calling a fight with Dakota an unbelievable goal, but then drops the line everyone remembers: I'll break your hype. Respect plus menace, that combination makes headlines.
McCourt delivering elbows from top position, slicing away at McMahon. McMahon trying to block, round and pound from the goal. 45 seconds left in the round.
Watch the delivery. Composed, confident, no flinching. That's the veteran edge. Leah openly praised Dakota and called the fight a dream, but she mixed in ultra-aggressive language. Fans usually accept trash talk, but when those phrases start sounding like real threats, the energy shifts entirely.
This. Boom! Right on the jawline.
Fans are split. Some call Leah McCourt the real hype killer, while others say she's crossed a line. I picked a hot takes, one praising the bravado, one warning of consequences. That split keeps the story alive and drives engagement. Leah's blend of respect and menace is perfect veteran psychology. She elevates the matchup while promising to be the hype killer. If she backs it up in the cage, she becomes a hype killer legend. If Dakota answers, she becomes a bona fide superstar. Which is it? Team Leah or Team Dakota? Drop your raw take below. Smash like if you want a slow-mo technical breakdown. Dakota Ditcheva, undefeated with 15 wins and 10 savage finishes, boasts the coldest Muay Thai knees in women's MMA. Fans call her the violent Cinderella. The PFL calls her the future face of women's MMA, and UFC insiders are already drooling over her debut. But the hype has made her a target. Chris Cyborg, Valentina Shevchenko, Amanda Nunes, and now Leah McCourt all want a piece. McCourt called Dakota one of the baddest fighters in the world, flipped the script by calling it a dream goal to face her, then dropped the bombshell: I'll break everyone, and I'll kill Dakota Ditcheva. Respect is gone. This just turned into pure violence. This isn't about chasing a payday. It's an Irish veteran standing in front of the sport's biggest rising star and saying, "I'll be the one to end your story." Dakota is being groomed as the next Valentina, the next Nunes, the next face of women's MMA, undefeated, unchallenged, untouched. Leah, meanwhile, is the underdog, the grinder, the fighter written off more than once, now putting her name on the line to bury Dakota's hype. This fight would be chaos. Dakota, a Muay Thai striker with lethal finishing instincts. Leah, a grappling heavy fighter with submissions and brutal top control. It's the ultimate striker versus grappler war, and Leah believes her ground game could finally expose Dakota. If it happens, it's do or die. A win for Dakota keeps her undefeated hype alive and inches her closer to UFC superstardom, while a win for Leah would be the biggest of her career, flipping her from underdog to headliner. Fail, and she's just another name on Dakota's kill list. The question is simple: will Leah McCourt shock the world and kill Dakota's hype, or will Dakota do what she always does and send Leah to the shadow realm? One thing's for sure, this rivalry just got intensely personal.